Hi Plus Two friends, it's Liliana. Welcome to my playlist, Stitch Life Diaries. This is entry 8 of 8 videos. I'm so glad you guys decided to pay me a visit. Hope everyone is doing well. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, and in my last entry I mentioned that I would be continuing to work on Nativity story and reach my goal of stitching this square here, no room in the inn. And I did. I finished it. Here it is. It's complete, and I also went into the next square here to the left of it and started this right here. So just to recap, from my last video, I shared that this is a kit called Nativity Story. It's stitched on 14 Aida white fabric. It contains cross stitch, back stitch, French knots, and it has sequences and beads. I have not gotten to the beads yet or the sequences yet, but I will, and I look forward to it. But this has been really a lot of fun to stitch up, and but I am ready for the next whip. So I'm going to choose Christmas Deer by Luca S, and I will show you that now. So here's the next whip that I picked up, charted by Luca S. It is called Christmas Deer. It is stitched on, it is a kit. It's stitched on 18 count Swagart. And here he is. Isn't that beautiful? He's so gorgeous. I just love it. It's on gridded fabric, and this 18 count Swagart fabric is so soft. I like it a lot. I started this one, my first start date was November 4th. So as you can see, I've had several stitching sessions on this already. And the last time I shared this one was on Floss Tube 49 on my channel. And yeah, so my goal will be, I am going to stitch up these squares here, down to here, all the way across. That would be nice. We'll see how I feel while stitching on it. If I'm continuing to have fun and I don't get bored or burned out, then I will continue to do that. And at least these squares here in between, I'm going to try to at least fill that up. And then I'll be back and show you my progress. I am in Tahoe, and today is a beautiful day. We are at the ski resort. My husband is skiing, and I am going for a walk. So now, after my walk, I am going to do some stitching. This is Deep Autumn, and I have Deep Autumn. There's the number of the kit, and the last time I worked on it, I did this part here and here and up here. So I'm going to try and finish the rest of this tree up here, and see how far I can get. Today is May 28th. It's an early afternoon, very windy outside, so I won't be doing any gardening today at all. So I'm here sharing my progress on Christmas deer. It's been a week since I last shared it and said that I was going to, my goal was to fill this part in right here, and I did, so that's good. I was hoping to go this way and get his mouth in, but you know, I'm ready to switch it up because I'm getting a little burned out on it. So yeah, I'm going to pick up another whip, and then I will share that with you. Previously, you saw that my husband and I went to a ski resort. That was this past weekend. We went up to see our daughter and to take care of our granddaughter while she had some things to do this past weekend. And we had a lovely time with our granddaughter, just so much fun. On the way there, we stopped at the ski resort, which we do a lot of the times, stop there on the way. And so my husband could get some skiing in. This past weekend was the last weekend it was open. It is now closed. They had 4 runs open, and my hubby said that it was fun. It was worth stopping on the way up. He enjoyed his skiing, and I enjoyed a walk, and then I came back to the car and I stitched a little bit. However, it's not even worth showing you what I stitched on my deep autumn because I didn't do much. I did like half of the tree. It wasn't much because I just didn't have that much time. I did more walking than I did stitching. And so yeah, that was it. So next, what am I going to pick up next? I will show you here in a second. So here's the next whip that I will be working on. It's a Dimensions kit. It is called Holiday Hooties Stocking. And as most of my followers know, I love owls. So when I saw this, I just had to have it. Not only that, but coincidentally, it has my granddaughter's name. So that isn't a sign. I don't know what it is. I just had to get it. It is being stitched on 14 count Blue Aida cloth. And that came with a kit. I'm using everything that came with a kit. And it's calling out for cross stitch, regular cross stitch, and back stitch. So really simple. The only thing I'm not sure about is it did come with red felt to put on the back of the stocking, which I'm not crazy about. I might not use it and just choose a fabric of my liking. That's probably what I will do. But anyway, this is what I've gotten done so far. I started September 2024, so last year. And this is probably about 3 or 4 stitching sessions, I'm guessing. I didn't write it down, but I think about 4 maybe. And so my goal for this one is going to be to finish the owl, which seems pretty obvious. Finish the owl, add the leaves, and maybe get this ornament stitched up. And then, yeah. So I do need to find another Christmas stocking because I have another granddaughter on her way. She'll be here in a few weeks, still a little bit over a month. And not that I'm going to have these stockings ready for either of them, but I do want to search for another Christmas stocking. And what I'm looking for is hopefully another Dimensions kit that has the same blue fabric, because I want it to match as far as the stocking is concerned. As far as the birds, I would like to keep it as in the same theme. So I saw many with Santa and snowmen, but I'm looking for another bird just to keep the theme about the same. So hopefully I will find one with maybe birds that are designed in a Christmas theme. We shall see. Hopefully I won't have a problem finding that. But I haven't even started looking, but I will. Okay, so I am going to stitch on this even right now, because it is so windy outside. There's no way I'm going out there to do any gardening today, not with the wind blowing the way it is. So I'm going to stitch for maybe 45 to an hour, and then I'll stitch a little bit more later tonight. So it is almost 3 o'clock actually. It's almost 3. Okay, I will see you guys in a little while. Okay, it is evening, May 30th, and here's my progress. So I got done with the owl. I stitched up from his scarf up, and I got a little bit of snowflakes around here. You can barely see them, but there's a few. And then the tree branch here, I added the leaves. I did some back stitching. I still need to back stitch through these leaves here, and then I'll be done with that. I was thinking of doing the ornament that's up here, but I think I'm going to call it quits tonight and start something new tomorrow, or a whip, probably a whip, but we'll see. Never know what I might decide at the moment. It all depends on how I'm feeling. I could be starting something new or pick up another whip. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much for watching to the end. And I will start entry 9 tomorrow, if I have any time to sit down and stitch. I will start filming tomorrow for entry 9 of my playlist, Stitch Life Diaries. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.